Have you ever felt the pull of the north, a yearning for a silence so profound it hums with the secrets of the earth? We invite you on a journey not just across a map, but through time itself. Our destination is a place few itineraries ever list, the remote and rugged Skagi Peninsula of Iceland. This finger of land, stretching defiantly into the North Atlantic, is a realm of stark beauty and untold tales. It separates the great bays of Hunaflói and Skagafrur, a lonely sentinel guarding the country's northern coast. The road here is a thread unwinding into the wild, a promise of something raw and real. As you drive, the familiar comforts of southern Iceland dissolve behind you. You pass through the amalgamated lands of Nabig and Skagastrand, where communities huddle against the wind, their names like verses in an ancient saga. This is the gateway to a land shaped by forces far older than any settlement. The landscape flattens into the Skagi Plateau, a vast low-lying expanse dotted with pristine lakes. Local legends say the trout here are as old as the mountains, holding the wisdom of the glaciers in their shimmering scales. Every kilometer further north, you feel civilization becoming a distant memory. Finally, you arrive. Not at a grand vista point with guardrails and signs, but at a quiet turnoff that feels like the end of the world. This is Kálfshamarsvík, a cove that holds one of Iceland's most breathtaking geological marvels. Your first steps are not on black sand, but on a shore strewn with countless large smooth pebbles, polished over millennia by the relentless sea. Each stone is a perfect sphere or oval, a testament to the patient, powerful artistry of the waves. The air is crisp, tasting of salt and ancient stone. Before you, the cliffs rise, not as a sheer wall, but as an architectural masterpiece. This isn't just rock, it's a gallery of natural sculptures, so symmetrical they appear to have been carved by a giant's hand. This is the fiery heart of Iceland, laid bare for all to see. These are the basalt columns of Kálfshamarsvík, a rare and spectacular display of volcanic power. Formed some 2 million years ago, they stand in silent testament to a time when this land was being born in fire and fury. You are standing at the edge of creation. Imagine the scene, a river of thick, molten lava pouring into the sea, cooling ever so slowly from the outside in. As it contracted, it cracked, not randomly, but along perfect geometric stress lines. The result is this stunning array of near-perfect hexagons. You can run your hands along the sharp edges, feeling the cool, dense stone that was once liquid fire. The columns fit together like an immense natural honeycomb, a pattern of order emerging from primordial chaos. It's a sight that quiets the mind and stirs the soul. While Iceland is a land of volcanic wonders, formations of this scale and perfection are exceptionally rare. Here, in this secluded cove, you are witnessing something truly remarkable, a secret whispered between the land and the sea. This quiet cove is one of the island's greatest hidden gems. Standing here, you feel an overwhelming sense of peace, a connection to the deep geological time that shaped this place. It feels eternal, untouched, a pristine sanctuary of natural art. But that feeling is about to change. As your eyes adjust, you notice something else amidst the raw nature. Tucked near the base of the cliffs are faint, geometric lines that don't belong to the basalt, the low, crumbling foundations of stone buildings. Suddenly, you realize you are not alone in this landscape. This stunning solitude is a deception, for this very cove was once home to a small, thriving fishing village at the turn of the 20th century. People lived here, born and raised in the shadow of these 2-million-year-old columns. This wasn't just a geological wonder. It was home. Close your eyes and listen past the waves. You can almost hear the ghostly echoes of children's laughter, the calls of fishermen hauling their catch, the murmur of life lived on the very edge of existence. This place is not empty. It is haunted by memories. You are now walking through a ghost town, where the only remaining residents are the perfect, unyielding basalt columns. The people took advantage of every resource this harsh land offered. The seals, the eggs of eider ducks, the trout from the plateau lakes. Their struggle and resilience are written in these crumbling ruins. The contrast is staggering and deeply moving. The eternal geometric perfection of the columns stands in silent judgment over the transient, fragile attempts of humanity to build a life here. It's a powerful story of nature's permanence and mankind's fleeting passage. Out on the tip of the peninsula, at Skagi, a lighthouse still stands guard over these waters. It's a lonely beacon of human persistence, a modern echo of the same spirit that built the small village here. It signals to ships, but also feels like a memorial to those who tried to tame this coast. But the story of Skagi's wildness is not confined to the past. The untamable spirit of the Arctic is a very real and present force. The land here remains profoundly wild, a place where nature still holds absolute dominion. On June 16, 2008, a farmer at Ron, the outermost farm on the peninsula, looked out his window and saw an unbelievable sight. An adult polar bear, a true king of the Arctic, had come ashore, a visitor from the Greenlandic ice floes. The wild doesn't just whisper here. It walks onto your doorstep. Just a few weeks later, another bear was spotted further south, a stark reminder that this beautiful landscape is governed by unforgiving laws. Imagine the feeling, to live in a place where the planet's largest land predator can appear without warning. It redefines your relationship with the world around you. Standing here now, on the shore of Kálfshamarsvík, the context has changed entirely. The magnificent basalt columns no longer feel just like art. They feel like teeth, like the very bones of a powerful living beast. You are a guest in a kingdom that is beautiful, but also fearsomely wild. The geometric patterns suddenly seem less like peaceful honeycombs and more like the impenetrable armor of the earth itself. The beauty is sharpened by a thrilling edge of danger. This is not a park. It is a frontier. This is the ultimate truth of Kálfshamarsvík. It is a place of duality, where breathtaking beauty and raw, untamable power exist in perfect, terrifying harmony. The story of the village and the story of the bears are two sides of the same coin. As the low Arctic sun begins its slow descent, it casts long dramatic shadows across the hexagonal pillars. The stone seems to glow from within, catching the golden light. The fierce edge softens, and the cove returns to a state of profound watchful peace. You came here to see rocks, but you found a saga. You discovered that a place is never just one thing. It is a layered story of geology, biology, and the indelible marks left by human dreams. The cove is a monument to both nature's grand design and the quiet courage of the human heart. Leaving Kálfshamarsvík is not like leaving a simple viewpoint. You carry a piece of its deep story with you. The image of the perfect columns standing guard over the faint ruins will be etched into your memory. The drive back through the Skagi Peninsula feels different now. The vast, empty spaces are no longer empty, but filled with the stories you've just learned. You see not just a landscape, but a testament to survival, resilience, and the enduring power of the wild. This is why we travel to the edges of the world. We seek to stand in places that remind us of our true scale, to feel the immense, beautiful, and sometimes frightening power of the planet we call home. We seek to find the stories that have not yet been told to the masses. Kálfshamarsvík waits in its remote corner of Iceland, a masterpiece of fire and ice, a graveyard of ambition, and a gateway to the wild. It asks nothing of you but to witness its truth. Now, go find the other places where the stories are written in stone.